And we're live. It says we're live, so let's just assume we are. Welcome, everyone. I am with Rebecca today from Kiddo app, which is super exciting. We crossed paths a few years ago now. Super excited to share her with you. She's on today, as I think most of you know, we are having themes in our Connect group and our members group. The theme for Connect is siblings, and members group is support workers and respite. But it is such an important topic that I thought, let's share this live today with everybody, which is why I've got her on. So Kiddo app is a care platform for trusted babysitters, nannies, and support workers. So a lot of us have more than one child, whereas I think this is really beneficial for us. But I'll let Rebecca shed a little bit more light on what she does and how Kiddo app evolved.
Awesome. Thanks, Tara. Thanks for the introduction. So cool. It's amazing to be here with everyone today. I guess I'm a mum of two myself, so I understand the struggle when it comes to, parenthood, motherhood in particular, and really being our kids 24/7. Kiddo is a care platform. We're on the app stores. I launched Kiddo 4 years ago. My daughter was just a toddler, and I really struggled trying to find care for her. And it got me thinking, wow, there's apps for everything else, reviews and ratings on everything out there. So why isn't something out there for parents to find care for their children? Since then we've evolved. I'm very much about giving the people what they want. So talking to a lot of parents, it became apparent that we had amazing child-focused carers, and a lot of them are asking, hey, can you better match because my child has special needs or is NDIS participant? You've got experience, qualified child carers. Can you match them better? So we went and did that in the last 6 months. So really proud to say that we're an inclusive care platform. So parents and families can jump on and find, in-home care for their children, no matter their needs, abilities, or where they are. So great
Amazing.
service for all families. Yeah.
I love that so much. So when you get on the app, I know you've got a range of, and I'm sure it comes up if they're a childcare teacher or a support worker or what they specialize in. So how can families like mine, for example, with Willow and my other daughter, how do we find who we're looking for? Is that something you match up? Is there something we fill out? How does that work?
Oh, that's where the tech comes in. The magic happens. There's no filling out of anything. You've got to register on the app and input your child's details, but the tech takes over, and we know based on your child's requirements whether you need to be matched with babysitters or support workers. So I do get a lot of questions where parents are like, but hang on, you started this as a babysitting app. My child needs more than just a babysitter. I don't want to have to sort of scroll through hundreds of profiles. So we've made it super simple. Based on your child's needs, we will show you who is suited for your family. So as a parent, you can go, okay, I am only looking at support workers because I need them for Caitlin, and that's what I need to book. Second to that as well, I guess how Kiddo works is you input a time and date, and we can show you who's available at that time save you having to scroll through hundreds of profiles. We're busy enough as it is as parents. We want something that's takes out all the noise and really simplifies things for us.
And
I guess that time and date, we can show you who's available, and we do have the ongoing care, functionality there, so you can have a number of candidates and do a meet and greet as well.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I guess that's what we focus on too, especially for our families who are navigating the NDIS and all the extras that come with being a carer for a child, just to have that simplicity. So I understand they can go on the app and it's sort of instant, isn't it? If someone is available the following day, it comes up. It's quite simple and flexible.
Quite literally, if you went on and went, I've got, a therapy session I need to attend on Thursday from 4 till 5 or 4 till 6, let's just say you needed to book someone, we will show you who's available at that time. What's really great too is our emergency and backup care. So if you need someone and it's within 24 hours, that goes out as an alert to everyone in the area, and then people apply for that. And then you just scroll through and you can select your carer based on that as well. So that one's really cool. Like, I just got a call from the school saying my daughter had a soccer ball hit to the head, and I'm like, okay, I need to be kind of on alert because I've got another meeting this afternoon. But yeah, I might even need to jump on Kiddo and find someone with short notice. But that's the power of the technology.
That's amazing. Well, that's it. Sometimes you don't know when you actually need care. It's great. We had our Care Wellbeing Month last month, and just about finding that time for yourself. And I love that this is so flexible. It can be ongoing. It can be just an hour here. It could be to drop for an appointment there. Like, that's amazing. And I think what really excites me is all your carers, they have their own rates, don't they?
Yeah, that's right. So they all, when they register, I always get questions, do you do the working with children checks? Yes, we do. So as a parent, we've done the ID and working with children checks, only seeing people that have gone through that process. If they don't meet that, they're just not on Kiddo. So, that gives parents that peace of mind.
So that means essentially like support workers, because they set their own rates.
You did ask me about the rates.
Yes. That's really exciting for us.
It is. So, more hours of care, right? More, people setting their own rates. So we're not just charging, when it comes to NDIS care, it's not just a maximum price guide. Our carers set their own rates. It's really good to, for choice and control. You might be more budget friendly and you might go, well, I just need a babysitter. I'm happy with, an 18-year-old. My children, I'm going to put them to sleep. I just need someone in the house while we go out to dinner for a couple of hours. So people can be in control of, what they're looking for. You might see a fully qualified registered nurse, and you might want to pay a bit extra because you've got a 6-month-old, and that makes you feel more comfortable as a parent. So
great. Well, we just had a question. I can't see names. I see Facebook user come up. Someone said hello. But we had someone ask, would it be worth an exercise physiologist signing up? So I noticed that some of your carers are therapists, or they are students that are studying OT or something like that, which is amazing. That is so amazing. Yes. So that answers your question. Yes.
They can. Yeah. As long as you're over 18 and you've got your working with children check, you go through our verification to be, live on Kiddo. Yes. And that's the power of the connection and community. People with skills can be found, and people that are looking for care can find them and all be brought to the table.
That's amazing. I know, like, when Willow was younger, I was quite just with the extra needs, even the grandparents when she was younger. I'm like, it took me a while to get comfortable, and she's never been with anyone else. But if I knew that there was somebody out there that was an OT, or I know I would feel so much
qualified than us as parents. That's what I used to joke about when I'd book care for Caitlin. I'd go, I'm actually learning things because, I'd book a babysitter and they'd be an educator, and I'd just watch them and I'd be like, oh, wow, okay, so you get down and talk to the child. I would actually learn things because they've had formal training, and I was just a first-time parent. So I think that goes without saying. And I guess the parents-in-law, like grandparents, are great, but sometimes you just might need that help where you don't want to have, as a parent, that extra layer of guilt putting them out, or making them travel to come for an hour or two and putting their day out. So it's nice to have that independence back as parents as well, to have that support network.
And sometimes I guess you feel guilty, like, because there's so much therapy and skills, but if you find someone on there that's like a student studying, she's studying to be a physio, like, amazing, like, you should put them on and say, can you work on this also while you're with, and I'm sure they would benefit just as much by getting that
experience, hands-on, being with a child. Win-win for everyone, definitely.
That is so awesome. We've had another question. Coming late, when employing own support worker, what kind of insurance do we need to make sure they have, even if using their car or ours?
So insurance, Kiddo has, we've got our own insurance policies. We always suggest and tell our care providers to take out their own comprehensive insurance as well, to cover themselves as well. Like, you can never have too much insurance, but every booking on Kiddo is covered by the Kiddo insurance. When it comes to cars, you would need to have a look at your own insurance policy and who's covered, whether you need to nominate that driver. It would be best to talk with your insurance company there on that one.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And I've noticed on your website too, like I was just having a quick look before we got on, you've got some great blogs and articles and information up there too. So I think I urge everyone to go on there. Another question, is Kiddo only in Sydney?
No, Kiddo, we are national. We're in every capital city. If you're sort of within 100 kilometres of a capital city, we've got coverage. We're also in Toowoomba, we're in Cairns and Townsville. We've got little pockets that keep popping up based on demand and carers. And just as we slowly expand, I mean, I just want Kiddo to be everywhere for everyone, but it does take time, but definitely in every capital city. So, you know, even if you are regional, you might need to travel to a capital city for medical appointments or a specialist appointment, and you know that we can be there to help you just update the booking address to where you're going to travel to, and we can show you who's available there. I mean, that one's really handy when people are out of town or even just going on holidays and want an extra set of hands to help with things while they're on holidays.
That's true. Wow. There's so much possibility. I guess, and then the more Kiddo gets out there, the more those rural areas will have like more care,
coverage and carers.
Another question: would you expand to regional like Wagga Wagga? So I guess that just depends on what carers you have available in that area.
It does, by all means. Like if you're on a Facebook group, just share his Kiddo. Like I do my best to try and get it, but it's a slow process, but it is that word of mouth for more of the regional areas as well. If you find a great carer, you're more than welcome to get them to jump on Kiddo and book them on Kiddo for your family as well. We get people that do that. Then they're taking the benefits of, in the app, everything. If you like to be all organized, I love everything all organized. All the bookings are there on the screen. You can use the in-app messaging. So if you need to talk with your carer, it's all in one place. It's not lost in amongst text messages. And then with our, just for any booking, if you're booking a babysitter or nanny, all the payment is all streamlined through your credit card. So you don't have to worry about, did I pay the person, did I not? And then for our NDIS care, all the invoicing is for our self and plan managed. We're suited to. At the end of the booking, the invoice is sent off and it's all taken care of. So nice and simple.
Oh, I love it. All on one app. Amazing. Yep. There's a lot more questions coming in. Are you here? Are you here? Are you here? So I guess what people could do though is they could register. So what do you do? Do you register and then you can check out who is in your area? Doing that?
Yeah. Parent, it's free to sign up, register, have a look who's nearby.
Well, somebody just said, sounds like a great company, so very different to companies like Hire Up, which is another reason why I thought I want to share you within the wider group. And there are amazing support workers and companies there, but someone's downloading the app now. But what I love about you is it is great with that flexibility. Like I mentioned to you about, and I think you said that sometimes, depending what you're after, there might be some carers that do offer that different ratio of care for siblings as well. So that's
So our carers, when they register, they input everything that they're comfortable with a booking. So our carers will input how far they're prepared to travel. They input their charge rates, when they're available, the maximum number of children. And when we ask about NDIS care options, they might indicate it's just one-on-one because that's what they're comfortable as a caregiver to provide. We don't want anyone feeling like they're doing anything more than they're capable of. So then do the 1-to-1 or 1-to-2. So they're all the parameters that our carers input into, okay, if I had a booking, this is what I would be comfortable with doing. That comes down to ages of children as well. There's some people that love babies, some people that aren't as confident and prefer, just older children. So they can put all those preferences in when they register as a carer.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for coming on. I feel like your app's going to be so useful for our community, and I think you'll have a few downloads, which is good. So it'd be great to just get the word out there so we can get those carers everywhere across Australia.
Helping everyone, because it's such an important, every parent needs help We all need help. We all need assistance. And that's, honestly, what makes me super proud about Kiddo is that we make a difference, in people's lives. We make life a bit easier for parents. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And I guess when that care is so hard to ask for, when it is just so easy in there, it just makes it easier to accept it as well. Awesome. Love what you're doing. I think it's amazing. Everyone go check it out. It's free. It's free to download. And like I said, go check out the website as well. There's lots of information on there, some blogs and great articles as well. So thanks for jumping on, Rebecca.
Beautiful. Thanks for having me, Tara. Good to see you again. And thanks for everyone joining.
Yeah, thanks, guys. See you later.
Cheers. Thank you. Bye.